Stuart, recent kind of history of this fixture, certainly since you've been playing internationally, the last 4 years have been, a real kind of uptick for Scotland, as good as it's been for a while. What do you think changed? Why do you think the last 4 years Scotland have got much more of a foothold in this rivalry?
I think that the main thing for us is that we've got a good amount of competition to pick from now. I think for the last number of years we've had boys that whenever they've came into the Scotland squad, they've done a job and gained some valuable experience, and it makes it a lot tougher for coaches to pick. And I think it encourages boys to get better individually. They get a little taste of international rugby, the international environment, and it's somewhere they want to be all the time. So I think it starts firstly with individual. I think we've got every year we seem to be adding a new coach that's added their little bits and pieces to the squad. And I think right now we've got one, if not the best coaching sides we could pick from. So as I say, it's something that we pride ourselves on as our defence, and I think Steve Tandy is the best defence coach in world rugby. And you can see that what he's done with us over the last couple of years and what he's done with the Lions in the summer. To have him in our squad is massive. And AB Zonga coming into the squad this season added little bits and pieces as well. So yeah, the boys are learning valuable experience. They're learning new things on and off the field. And ultimately it's making us all stronger.
During that run when England were on top, they were winning this fixture home and away. Was there ever an apprehension about coming into this fixture?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, a bit sometimes worried about playing England. Especially in the early years. I didn't think, for me being a rugby pig growing up, I think some of the names that used to play against for England, that was quite a scary task. But not now. Not now. I think for me, I truly believe in the ability of myself and the ability of the squad that we can go out there and win. And it's shown over the last 4 years or so. So, I think we view England as the same as every other team. We respect them highly, individually, collectively. They're one of the best sides in world rugby. But we know we can compete with them. So that's the exciting thing about our squad. We get excited about this fixture. We get excited about the challenge. And yeah, it's a good one to be involved in.
Cheers, Stuart. Good luck.
Thank you.
Stuart, so do you sense, you mentioned that how your mindset has changed going into this game. Do you feel like that's the same for the whole squad, that there is no fear at all, that's helped in the past couple of years?
Yeah, massively. I think for us, the big focus we have early on in the week is, analysing our opposition and seeing where their strengths and opportunities lie. But towards the end of the week, it's very much concentrating on ourselves and making sure that we get our things right. Because if we worry too much on opposition, then sometimes we'll come unstuck because don't know what we're doing. But we've got an identity where we want to be really, really strong in defence. We want to express ourselves in attack. As I say, the focus, especially towards the end of the week, is very much on ourselves.
And you're talking about the coaching and how it's, the little bits are added every year. I know you've spoken about what Ben Scott has done for you individually. Collectively, what has he done for the squad as a whole? And is that maybe a kind of aspect of sport, rugby, that was maybe overlooked a few years ago?
I think for me, I can't speak on behalf of what he's done for other boys, because at the end of the day, it's none of my business. But I know what he's done for me has been absolutely incredible. And we have regular meetings with Ben as a squad on how we can make sure we've got healthy relationships with everything, how we can bond as a team. But then it's very much down to the individual and how much they take it on. And as I say, for me, it's worked wonders, from everything from getting my weekly schedule right to my planning for the week to how I'm feeling going into a game. So as I say, I can't comment on other people, but for myself, he's been absolutely tremendous.
Stuart, how are the confidence levels having this fixture at home in Murrayfield and with full crowds, especially compared to last year?
Now look, we're absolutely buzzing to be back at BT Murrayfield. I think for us to show what we're about in front of a packed out stadium is exactly what everybody wants. It was a bit, last year was awesome to still be playing. We were very, very privileged to still be playing and doing what we love. But it's not the same when there's nobody sitting there watching. I think for us, we get the backing of our home fans tomorrow, and hopefully that we give them a lot to cheer about. Confidence levels, look, we're confident in what we're going to do. We're confident that the challenges that England are going to chuck at us, we know we can deal with. It's just about going out there and executing it to the best we possibly can. Look, England are an absolutely phenomenal side. They've got some quality players. A few of my Exeter mates are in there. So yeah, we're excited for the challenge.
And how important is it to have the full capacity crowd there?
Oh, hugely important. Hugely important. I think, as I said, rugby's not the same when they're not there. For me, there's no better feeling than when you go to BT Murrayfield, you belt out your national anthem, and hopefully pick up a win. So here's hoping we can do exactly that and kick off our campaign in the best possible way.
Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else from broadcast? Great. If we can move on to written now, please.
Sorry, can I just jump in, Michael? Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
No problem.
Stuart, can I ask you, were you surprised to hear Eddie Jones say that you guys were red hot favourites and all the pressure was on Scotland going into this?
For me, we just concentrate on getting our things right. It's irrelevant what's written, what's said. Look, we've got respect and admiration for everything that Eddie's done in his rugby career. As a coach, he's been absolutely tremendous. Worked with some of the best sides in world rugby, and you know that he's always going to chuck a comment out here and there. So I'm not biting. I'm not getting involved in that.
Also, we were talking to Andy Nichol earlier on, and he was saying that he thinks this is the best Scotland squad ever. I wonder if you're thinking that this is a squad that is now well capable of dealing with the external expectation.
It's definitely the best squad I've ever been involved in, put it that way. I think for me, the excitement, the buzz, the cohesion that this group has got is the best it's ever been, and that's down to everything we do as a squad. We want boys to be the best version of themselves every single day. We want boys to come in here and be themselves, to enjoy their opportunities that they get. And that we spend, a very, very little time actually on the training field together. You say every single day, but it's only for an hour and a half every single day, and the rest of the time we're spending time together, whether that be playing cards, just having conversations, learning more about each other, and it speaks volumes for what happens on the field. So it's definitely an environment and a squad that has been the best it's ever been in terms of the 10 years that I've been involved.
Appreciate that, cheers.
Thank you.
Last question in the broadcast section from Julian, please.
Yeah. Hello, Stuart. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah.
As Anthony Seibold was talking earlier about the problem of trying to defend against Finn Russell and the way he plays, as someone who's actually had the experience both playing with Finn and against Finn, what, in your view, makes him so special and such a difficult customer?
Finn Russell is up there with the best 10s in the world because he understands the game incredibly well. I think half the time he doesn't know what he's doing. So if he doesn't know what he's doing, then everybody else has not a bloody clue. But he is quality. He is absolute quality. He cares deeply about this squad. He cares deeply about getting the best out of himself, which, when he's firing, he's got a forward pack going forward. Like he's one of the best 10s in world rugby. To try and defend him, look, I'm sure England will have a strategy to try and keep him quiet, but I'm sure he'll find ways in and around that to have a big impact on that game. And for me to have the opportunity to play outside Finn is absolutely incredible. And as I say, hopefully tomorrow he's on song.